Hey everybody, welcome back to BobkeTV. Today, one tip, if I could give one tip to help people improve their climbing, it would be this: rhythm. Find the rhythm you can sustain all the way to the top. And that includes your heart rate and your breathing rate. I'm pretty aware of the riders around me on a climb. When you're racing, you have to be very tuned in to their breathing. You start to learn the characteristics of the athletes you compete against on a regular basis just by the sound of their breathing. You know when they're really struggling. And if you're not, you might have a chance to break away at that point. So it's incredibly critical in a competitive sense to know the breathing characteristics of the riders around you. And I'm sure the top guys know when one or the other is faltering. If you are breathing so hard you can't hear anything, it's going to be very hard to tune into the breathing of your competitors looking for your chance to attack them. But when you're doing a long climb, it's very arduous, very difficult. Your rhythm. Find a good rhythm that you can maintain throughout the climb. And it's going to take some time to modify your thinking about it. And when you're trying to improve your climbing, think about what you're going throughout the climb. Try to put that in a memory file that away in your memory bank so that you can call upon it the next time you're on the same climb. And having a rhythmic breathing, that's probably the most critical thing to have. And keep in mind what your heart rate is doing. If you have a heart rate monitor, those are not always the best guide to improve your climbing. Finding the right rhythm and matching the pedaling cadence with your breathing and your heart rate is a part of your rhythm as a climber. Another thing I would say is don't overextend yourself before the top. You want to reach near the top when you're absolutely at your limit. So that's part of having the right rhythm throughout the climb. One thing that people that's hard to talk about is suffering, and what amount of suffering you're willing to go through and put yourself through to climb. And let's face it, the difference between comfortably climbing something and climbing it as fast as you can, time-wise, is not that great. And the commitment to suffering you need to go through to achieve a slightly faster time is maybe not worth it for most people. I found it to be something that was intriguing when I was a professional cyclist, something that interested me greatly, something that improved my results tremendously. But since then, I never suffer on a climb. I go at my own pace, and sometimes a little bit harder, sometimes a little bit easier. I can still climb just about every mountain that is paved. It takes a little bit longer relative to when I could do it my fastest. And if it's an hour climb, that might be 20 minutes. 20 minutes in one climb in a professional bike race is a lifetime. It's massive. But now, it takes me 20 minutes to find my wallet sometimes before I can even leave the house. So the one tip I would give people, and even at the highest level, is be aware of what your capabilities are and never overextend the ideal rhythm to climb the most efficiently. Cadence, heart rate, and breathing tempo. Focus on that. You'll be able to continue to improve. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Thumbs up if you like these. Click on my face if you'd like to subscribe. and on the t-shirt. If you'd like to buy some merchandise, please share your comments of improving your climbing in the comment section. Thanks a lot, everybody.